everybody? Welcome to ArchRivals Football Season 3, the regular season Part 1 finale of Week 18. It is just bananas that we are on currently live while the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs are locked up at 7 with 26 seconds left in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
I really wish we could do a watch along and actually freaking do commentary on this shit. I
Oh,
really
Lord.
wish I could because I got a lot of choice comments. I obviously am
I
picking
bet you
the
do.
Kansas City Chiefs. As I'm sitting here watching the game, the field is very slick, which I was not expecting. It is a heated field, and yet the players are already having issues through the first quarter.
What did you expect?
Uh, probably a better field. I don't know. I mean, the game is in Denver. I mean, there's no snow on the ground, so I kind of figured that, but maybe not.
Oh, boy.
I did pick the Kansas City Chiefs, though.
Everybody picked the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, I also did not pick them by the line that they were there. I think they were a double-digit favorite on the road in Denver. So, sorry to burst thine bubble on that.
Burst thy bubble.
Yes, and you know what's funny
Burst
is
thy bubble. Mhm.
here is the key. Here is the funniest thing out of all of it for today.
Which is?
I signed up for the Caesars Sportsbook today. $300 deposit in my account as soon as I signed up.
You signed up for Caesar Sportsbook.
Yep, $300 deposit from Caesars, free on behalf of them for signing up, and I've already put in some bets for the weekend.
So you're telling me you are allowed to bet now?
In New York, as of 9 a.m. this morning, FanDuel, Caesars, and I believe 3 other apps were then now made legal for sports betting in New York State.
About damn time.
Unfortunately, the Super Draft Sportsbook does not work yet. I'm sure that will be coming up soon.
Where's Dan
I will
when you need him?
I will speak to Dan briefly afterwards to find out what is going on with that particular app. But Caesars is available here in New York. I did put my my numbers in there, so I'm kind of good.
His numbers.
Well, okay,
numbers.
so let me just say that with the Caesars, right? They are honoring they match deposits for the first deposit thing there. Obviously, I did not put a deposit in because funding is not set up yet. But I did take them up on their free $300 deposit into my account, which I have bet 150 of it.
You bet half of it.
I bet half of it. I spread it around.
He bet half of it.
And I'll even let you know what some of my picks were on the free Caesars free roll for this weekend because gotta tell you, there was some interesting layouts.
Bravo, man. Lars. The Vikings are here.
Okay, let me log in on my Caesars.
The Vikings are here. The Vikings are here.
So my bets for this weekend on this open thing, I did 7 bets before we start covering some of these games.
You did 7.
They actually have one straight up, which is funny. Maximum bet of $50. You get the Knicks score at least 1 point versus the Boston Celtics tonight. Return of $100. They double your money on that. Brian Snow, what's doing? Lars, Alex,
Snowman's here.
Snowman's here.
Snowman's in the building.
There is a parlay of Patriots, Titans, Ravens, and Chargers all winning tomorrow. I put it down on like a $5 wager on that because I know it's not going to happen. Chargers win by 1 to 6 points versus the Raiders tomorrow.
Oh,
small little wager on that one because we don't know if the Chargers will actually be anything viable. Let's see here. I got Jonathan Taylor, 99.5 yards rushing and at least 1.5 touchdowns tomorrow.
The
Um,
Jaguars.
against the Jaguars, which he averages like 150 yards per game.
Bearman is in Cali celebrating with his brother.
Yes, who graduated the military. I got the Colts minus 15 over the Jaguars tomorrow. That should be a doozy.
You also went with that bet.
I went with that bet.
Out of
And
all the bets,
here's
all the WD's bets that you ain't go after, but you picked out one.
here's a weird one though that pays out like $50, and I really didn't put very much on it. Green Bay minus 3, which we'll talk about later on the show.
Nice.
Apparently though, Aaron Rodgers is playing, so I don't know how Detroit loses by 3.
Yes, Aaron Rodgers is playing. Yes,
And
he is playing.
a bet that's currently going on right now, which I'm kind of looking at, may be the death of my existence for this weekend. Patrick Mahomes, 300 yards passing and over 2.5 touchdowns. He's got the 1 touchdown so far, but I don't know about the 300 yards passing with the field the way it is. So I dropped 150 out of the 300 on the Caesars.
See, here's the thing. I'm doing super draft, which is not real money, which I love. Which is kind of strange why you can't use it in New York. It's not even real money.
Well, again, I put it down. We'll see what happens if I ended up.
I did a parlay.
Well, we that's what we're here for.
I did parlay. I got Bills, Titans, and Colts.
That's what I'm here for. All right. So currently, right now, as we just said, the Chiefs game, which I have to refresh on the screen here.
You see, you got to refresh. I don't got to refresh. It's right behind me.
Well, no, I have it on the screen for our regular broadcasting people.
I know.
We have Kansas City and Denver tied at 7. First quarter, I believe, is in the books. And yeah, this line was double digits. That's all I have to say. It was double digits big. And the way that I'm seeing the field now, anybody who took Denver possibly will be making some cash, because this field is horrible. Absolutely, positively horrible.
He literally means horrible, ladies and gentlemen.
The kicker slipped on the kickoff after the Chiefs scored. That's how bad it is. He's changed his cleats 3 times.
3
times already, and the game is only in the only in the second quarter. So, luckily enough for that, I guess we can kind of push the bill. Yes, Alex is going around broadcasting that his brother is now graduated into the U.S. Marines. I think I probably said that throughout. We do have a game tonight though at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time on ESPN, because none of the local networks were notified that there was going to be NFL football on a Saturday. We have the
but ESPN
Dallas,
was.
yeah.
Come on now.
Well, we have the Dallas Cowboys traveling to the cheesesteak land in Philadelphia. Cowboys and Eagles 3.5 point spread provided to us by the Super Draft Sportsbook. Darnell, I'll let you lead the charade off on this game.
Philly has clinched a spot, correct?
I believe they have. Let me double check on my screen here.
Cowboys won the division, correct?
Yes.
So, what are we playing for seeding in this game? Is that pretty much what we're doing?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, both teams are currently in, and to all avail, we do know that. I mean, it to me right now. I think the whole playoff picture for this game currently.
Cowboys at the 4th seed right now. For them,
and
to
I
get
don't
up
think
to
they
the
can
2
go
seed,
I don't think they can go any higher than the 2.
For them to get to the 2 seed, they have to beat Philly tonight. The Bucks will have to lose tomorrow, and the Rams will have to lose tomorrow.
Yes, the Eagles have clinched a playoff spot. They are in the 7 seed. It says here. So the Eagles can go as high as 6.
Yeah, we can go as high as 6. Would I be wrong in saying that the Cowboys need this game more?
I really do believe that they do need the game more than Philly because well, either way, I think Dallas is going to have a home field a home field game first out if that's the case. Either way, you want to try to prohibit yourself from going anywhere near Green Bay and make Green Bay work their way after the second round. So I really do think Dallas is going to have to push the envelope a little bit.
I'm pretty sure Bearman's going to pick his Cowboys.
The one thing I'm really kind of weirded out with, as I'm going to be flipping through everything.
I bet.
Um, I really will say this. I think the weather is going to be a big factor in the entire deal. To be honest, the Northeast has been getting killed with cold temperatures, snow, ice. They're playing in Philly.
The
There,
city of brotherly love.
it's not going to be warm there for any account. So
Oh, you
if the
saying no?
field if the field ends up being the same way that it is currently in Denver right now, that may be an issue. That may be an issue. The Cowboys are
Oh,
scoring the most points in the
by the
NFL,
way, I believe Trayvon Diggs is out for this game.
which is a big kill for them. They have Dallas as a win probability of 64%.
64.
64%. And some insights on this game: Eagles are 5-0 against the NFC this season. So do they go 6-0? That'll be the question.
Come on, they ain't. They are not 5-0.
Yes, they are.
They lost to the They lost the first meet to the Cowboys.
No, the Cowboys are 5-0.
No, Cowboys 5-0. Okay.
Cowboys are 5-0. Eagles have allowed fewer than 20 points in 5 straight games. Cowboys have allowed 20 points or fewer in the last
They are
5 games.
not 5-0. That's a wrong stat they gave you, sir. The
Why?
first
Who
game
beat the
was
Cowboys?
Tampa Bay.
They're 5-0 in the NFC least.
They are 5-0 individually.
They're undefeated. They're undefeated in the division.
I can see them losing.
I don't know. Without Diggs, that's a rough deal.
I was gonna pick Philly anyway.
I'll pick the Cowboys.
I was picking Philly anyway.
I'm picking the Cowboys.
He's trying to catch me in the stands, y'all. He's trying to catch me in the stands.
It's a possible rematch in the first round of the playoffs if you go to look at it.
Dallas do not want that.
All right. That's Saturday. Now, Sunday. And without Bearman and all of our rest of our investigative crew for the show today, which is kind of horrible. We have the Green Bay Packers going to Detroit, 1 o'clock on Fox Eastern Standard Time. Now, I heard rumors that Aaron Rodgers was playing in this game. Yes. Number 1 seed locked up. He's sitting there. He goes, I want to bring the smoke to the Detroit Lions. Let's give them the second overall pick in the NFL draft this year. I don't see anything that says he's not playing, being the fact that they've already locked up the number 1 seed. But
if he doesn't play, that's 2 whole weeks off.
And I don't think that's a great idea, to be honest with you. I'm gonna lay it straight. Green Bay's won 5 straight against Detroit. I really do not believe that is a great idea for. Why is the NFL app not working? For Aaron to sit around for 2 weeks. Aaron's got to play at least maybe the first half, and then take your chances with Jordan Love after that. Get yourself like a nice 24-point lead, and just run with it. Do we really think anybody on the Detroit Lions is going to hurt Aaron Rodgers? Let's be honest with that.
Possibly, it is football.
Are you going to rest his toe for 2 weeks?
You asked the question. I was just answering it. It's football. Anything can happen.
Well, Aaron Rodgers is listed on the injury report, but I will honestly tell you, I don't think he's going to not play. That would be stupid.
We all
I
picking
mean,
Green Bay.
I'm picking Green Bay as well, but
We all picking Green Bay. Come on.
Even with Jordan Love at quarterback, I mean, you got Aaron Jones, you still have Devontae Adams. You know, I mean, how could you not pick them? It's only a 3-point spread.
We all picking Green Bay. So
Yes. So let's move on from there. Okay. Another game we kind of mentioned in the open that I put money on the Caesars Sports Bet. The Indianapolis Colts traveling down to Jacksonville, who's currently got a crap load of interviews lined up for their new potential head coach for next year. This game really should be an obvious. It
No,
really
it's not.
should be.
No, it's not.
Why is it not an obvious?
The Jaguars have won the last 5 games against the Colts in Jacksonville.
I don't know.
The Jaguars have been owning the Colts when they come to Jacksonville.
Well, it says here that the Colts have lost 6 road games in Jacksonville since 2015. But then again, the Jaguars have also lost 8 straight games. They are now 3-29 since 2020.
Yeah, you remember week 1? Guess what? Remember when they played week 1 last year?
The Colts are also 9-2 in games this season when Carson Wentz has fewer than 35 pass attempts. Do you see a mix of Jonathan Taylor? A lot.
I'm just saying. I don't. The Colts coming to Jacksonville doesn't work well for them. There's like another game we're gonna talk about in a few minutes.
Well,
something about the state of Florida doesn't work well for certain teams.
I don't know. I'm going to go with the Colts because again, this is another one of those. This is another one of those games that the Colts desperately need.
And if the Colts lose, that opens the door for everybody else.
Because right now the Indianapolis Colts are currently sitting in the 6th seed in the AFC hunt, and if they so happen to lose, the Raiders, the Steelers, or the Ravens could pass them by. Even the Chargers could move up to the 6th seed. Now, mind you that technically the top 5 seeds in the AFC are locked. It's not positioned until after the 4 o'clock games tomorrow, but the top 5 seeds are already locked as playoff, contenders. So we're worrying about 6 and 7, and then the fun begins. But Indy definitely needs this game, regardless if they've lost 6 straight going to Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a complete and utter dumpster fire.
There was a dumpster fire last year, and they still beat the Colts. There was a dumpster fire the year before that. They still beat the Colts.
Well, I don't think Jacksonville is going to have any shot at doing anything this year. Thanks to the porn ads for ending up in our stream. We'll kick you out. All right, next up, another dumpster fire, this time in the Meadowlands. MetLife Stadium, Washington Redskins, and New York Giants.
They are not the Redskins. Stop saying it.
Well, after this week 18, going into 2022, they will be known as the Washington Admirals. How apropos. How old school. How so not original. My God. The Washington Admirals. Does that really make any sense whatsoever?
No comment.
New York Giants have won their last 5 out of 6 against the WFT. This is so hard to even look at. They have a projected score of Washington 23, Giants 16. Once again,
7 point game.
the lovely quarterback who has not won a game since 2017 is starting the game again.
Oh, I'm thinking Washington.
You know,
You about to do it, ain't you?
um,
You finna do it, ain't you?
I'm looking at shit here now, and I don't know. I can't pick them. I can't. There's just something that like this is one of those games I would rather slam my head underneath a toilet seat in order to do. I'm not even joking.
He can't pick the Giants. He just can't pick the Giants.
I can't pick them.
He can't
I
pick
just
the Giants.
cannot pick the Giants.
He wants to, but he can't do it.
I can't do it. I'm gonna go with Washington. I'm gonna go with Washington. Sorry, I can't do it. I
He
can't
can't
pick
do it.
I can't pick them.
It's not in him.
No, I can't pick them. And you know what? I honestly will say this, okay?
As far as like Washington, he says like, "Don't you dare make that dumbass decision."
I look at it this way: if Joe Judge is smart, which we all know he's not, okay, he has the Giants tank the game tomorrow. He has them tank. They already have the Bears top 10 pick. They could be like, I think, fourth in the draft via record. You know, along with the Jets, it could be the Jets, Giants picking back to back. Just end the season and next year, both teams could be picking back to back in the NFL draft. It's very possible. It is so completely possible. If I were the Giants, I would tank. That's just my opinion, though.
Next.
Yeah.
By
Another
the way,
game.
Denver is leading 14-7.
So much for that big freaking double-digit spread the Chiefs had. Should have put my money on the Broncos. Chicago Bears going up to the somewhat Great White North, because I know it's probably covered snow anyway. It is the Chicago Bears at Minnesota Vikings tomorrow.
The Bearman's got the Bears.
Has he got the Bears?
He got the Bears.
Is Mr. Cousins back from the global bastard? Because that's why they lost last week.
I don't know. Andy Dalton's going to start for the Bears.
Andy Dalton's starting for the no Justin Fields, or is he still hurt?
No Justin Fields. Still injured. I'm guessing this more of a precautionary thing, get him set for next year instead of just
Patrick Mahomes running for another first down. Oh no, he was short. I don't know if this is really surprising that the porn bots are popping in the YouTube chat. I really don't understand this. I really don't. Freaking damn porn bots. Super Draft Sportsbook has this game, Chicago at Minnesota. Why is this app being dumb? It is being dumb. They've messed this whole schedule up. They really messed this whole schedule up from them changing everything.
Home team. Forgetting home team is 4.
Yes,
4.
-4. They're favored. Minnesota favored by 4. You know what? I think I am going to go with the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota.
If Dalvin Cook is playing, you got Kirk Cousins back from the global bastard, add in a little bit of Justin Jefferson. I think they would be okay.
Minnesota.
Maybe Adam Thielen will get about 70 yards receiving. So that'll be okay.
Next.
All right. Now, this news was huge earlier this week.
Are we going to Ohio?
No, it's not Ohio.
It's not Ohio? Oh,
are we Ohio.
Are we going to Maryland?
We are going to Texas.
Oh, we're going to Texas. Tennessee Titans at the Houston Texans.
Some people call it Houston. I don't know why. but it's Houston.
And don't be aware, the king is on track to return.
But he is not playing tomorrow.
He's not playing tomorrow, but he's on
He is
track to
not playing
return.
tomorrow. The Houston Texans are getting a lot of points, by the way. I'm just going to tell you that.
Let's see. The Patriots, the Chiefs, the Bengals are huge Texans fans tomorrow.
All three.
Huge Texans
There
fans
are
tomorrow.
4 teams tomorrow praying that somehow Houston can upset Tennessee tomorrow. 4 teams. The Chiefs, who are currently playing right now, the Buffalo Bills, the Cincinnati
Well,
Bengals, and the New England Patriots.
If the Chiefs don't get it together, they're going to be out of it.
Which, again, is very huge playoff implications. Now,
We want the 1 seed.
The Tennessee Titans are the 10-point favorites on the road. And I don't even know if I really want to kind of divulge on this one, really. I'm as much as I would love to see Tennessee lose tomorrow, I know it's not going to happen. Are they going to cover by 10? I don't think so. I know they got Julio back, AJ's back.
Derrick Henry lurking in the windows.
Well, if
lurking
he's
in the shadows, should I say?
If they miraculously can do something big tomorrow, then sitting Derrick Henry for an extra week is a positive. That I'll say. When you get an extra week to rest Derrick Henry for your playoff run. And I dare warn anybody as the lower seed that has to take on the Tennessee Titans week 2 in the playoffs.
That's scary. That's scary. Tennessee get the 1 seed, and then you get Derrick Henry back for the divisional round.
Oh my God. Yeah. I would be fucking terrified. Not even going to joke. I'm going to pick the Tennessee Titans. I don't think they cover, though.
I'm taking the Titans.
Okay. I really should drum roll this one, but I'm not. Because I'm not that smooth.
Which one, Maryland or Ohio?
Maryland.
Woo!
Pittsburgh at Baltimore. Steelers, Ravens. This game, huge. Absolute huge.
Wait, thank you for joining us, sir.
Wade, I gotta hit you up with that sports book, man. It's rolling big. Even Caesars is rolling too. And we're backed by Caesars. So
Big Ben's final regular season game. By the way, great job, Pittsburgh, the city, and the team for what y'all did on Monday Night Football against the Cleveland Browns. That was very apropos of how y'all sent Ben off.
And I also have to thank the Pittsburgh Steelers for winning my fantasy league.
Oh, yeah.
By 0.3 of a point.
The champ is here.
Yes. I didn't bring my belt, sorry. This one here should be a classic. Ravens are a 3.5 point favorite, rounded up to 4 at home.
No Lamar Jackson yet again.
You know what? I still have a lot of faith in Tyler Huntley, whom I think will be a starting quarterback in the NFL next year.
You know what the problem is, though?
What?
The Ravens are in the worst position out of all the teams.
They
got to win, and they need everybody to lose.
Yep, pretty much. That is a foregone conclusion on that. But I think the Steelers have the better shot of doing that. Ravens are 3rd in the AFC North. Steelers, that, believe it or not, as much as we rag on that tie, that tie is huge.
Goddamn tie.
That tie is so huge.
Why you kept saying that damn tie? I wasn't clowning it. I just know that damn tie. The damn tie always come into play somehow, some way. Look at Detroit. That's the reason why they don't have the 1 seed. I mean, the number 1 pick. That damn tie.
That's why they'll be the number 2 seed in the NFL draft.
Damn tie.
I am going to go with the road team.
He taking the steel curtain.
I am picking the Steelers. It could be the last hurrah for Big Ben either way. Maybe we get that storybook Big Ben run into the playoffs. he's going to be. I have to say, he's probably very inspired after Monday night.
I got a question.
What?
Do the city of Baltimore, when it's all said and done, give an ovation to Ben?
Well, out of the AFC North, what's Ben's biggest rivalry?
The Ravens.
The Ravens. I would definitely say that that's probably it's if Ravens fans and the Ravens organization is classy enough, you'll let Big Ben ride out into the sunset regardless. Let's be honest. If Lamar is not playing, I mean, I'm not going to knock Tyler Huntley at all, but again, like I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a big deal. I really will. And I'm going to pick the Steelers for it because I think Big Ben's got a lot more to play for, or for at least the rest of this season, to kind of get the Steelers off on a good foot.
I'm just saying, no matter if the Ravens win or the Steelers win, do you think the city of Baltimore will
I think they should.
show their appreciation for Ben?
I really think they should.
Okay.
That's the definitely. Again, Baltimore should be a classy organization to do something. I'm not saying they're going to put up a big video tribute to him on the board, but they should do something for him at least.
Okay.
Maybe give him a big thing of crab cakes or something. I don't know.
The big crab cake.
Yeah, give him a big crab cake. Okay.
And then we go to Ohio.
Now we're in Ohio. The Battle of Ohio.
The quarterbacks are not playing. Running back is not playing. This is like, who cares game.
Let me just make sure of that because I did not get any notifications that we're not having any Joe Burrow tomorrow.
Oh, no Joe Burrow, no Joe Mixon, no Baker Mayfield.
Which makes absolutely zero sense. That makes zero sense. Okay, so let me just kind of clarify this, okay? Obviously, the Kansas City game has huge implications. Denver's still winning, okay? If Cincinnati gets a chance at that number 1 seed, why would you not play Joe Burrow? Why would you not play Joe Mixon? You are potentially still playing for playoff seeding, regardless. Because if, let's say, the Chiefs drop, right, the pecking order would be Cincinnati, Buffalo, and the Titans, not in that particular order, but I would be playing them at least till maybe like the Tennessee game is way out of reach. Don't you think? You got to play them at least because if you have a shot at that number 1 seed, you have to win. So why would you not play Joe Burrow and why would you not play Joe Mixon?
Hey, I just happened to look at ESPN last night and seen the chicken at the bottom.
That makes it. The Bengals have now become the Bungles. By the way, they have Cleveland predicted to win this game.
And you see why, right?
That makes zero sense. Oh, no. Burrow is questionable, according to NFL.com. He is questionable. So the ankle may be the issue.
Maybe you rest him and let's get ready for a wild card.
I wouldn't take that chance. I would not take that chance.
You're going to be in a wild card anyway.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Only one team gets to buy. Anyway, it's not going to be the Bengals.
I wouldn't take that chance. I really, really would not take that chance. Mm-hmm. I would want a shot at that number 1 seed. Think of it this way. You get it. If you somehow miraculously you win your game, Tennessee loses, Chiefs lose today. The only game you really got to worry about is Buffalo, and they're not playing until after 4 o'clock.
You don't got to worry about Buffalo because you're already ahead of Buffalo.
So the 2 teams that you need to lose are the Chiefs, who are currently still losing right now, and the Titans. You got the number 1 seed. You are ahead of the Buffalo Bills.
See, this is where it gets dicey at. You have a hurting quarterback and a running back, by the way, and you have a shot at the number 1 seed, and
Who's the start?
you're playing your arch rivals in Cleveland.
Who's the starting quarterback for the Bengals?
Joe Burrow's the starting quarterback.
The backup, if he is not playing.
That's a good question.
Is it anybody viable?
Who is the backup quarterback? Let's find out.
And you said Baker's not playing either?
Baker's not playing. He's getting surgery.
Baker's getting surgery.
Huh. Baker's getting surgery.
Oh, that makes it very interesting because we know who the backup quarterback is for the Browns.
Because they are not fighting for playoff spot. Brandon Allen's the backup quarterback.
Ooh. So that currently means Jamar Chase is going to be fucking crippled tomorrow. Damn, that sucks. That sucks balls.
I see. And Bearman has the Bengals.
Bengals are still playing for that seed, man. That's just Burrow's got to play. There is no way you sit Joe Burrow with the number 1 seed on the line. He plays the first half. Again, you got a fucking scoreboard watch. Tennessee somehow is taking a commanding lead. You take Joe Burrow out.
How do you manage him if he's already beaten up already?
Run the ball. Run the ball.
You don't have Joe Mixon.
Don't matter. There's 3 other running backs on the roster. I'm sorry. That's a bad. That's not a smooth move. The Bengals become the Bungles.
Neither way is a smooth move because you're risking more injuries.
Well, the Browns are going to risk Chubb. There's no Kareem Hunt, obviously. You're going to risk Chubb? I wouldn't. I'm sorry to say, I wouldn't risk Chubb for shit.
Well, then that'll prove why Denver is still playing Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon right now.
Gordon's playing for a contract next year. And who knows if they're even going to bring him back.
Just saying. It's a dicey situation. I'm just saying it's not a foregone conclusion. You can just play your quarterback.
What's the line on this game? Line courtesy as of Super Draft Sportsbook. It is the Browns as a 6-point favorite at home.
So they thinking Joe Burrow's going to play.
No, the Browns wouldn't be a favorite if Joe Burrow was playing.
Oh, Browns favorite?
Browns are favorite.
Is in Cleveland.
Yeah, the game's in Cleveland. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling that, to be honest.
I'm just saying.
If Joe Burrow doesn't play, I got to take the Browns. Because there's nobody. Because if you're taking away Joe Mixon, that means they could play the pass more than they could play the run. I'm gonna take the Browns. I don't like the fact that freaking Joe Burrow is not playing, and he's just listed as questionable on the injury report.
Sometimes we've seen that before.
Well, I don't have to worry about it in fantasy anymore. I mean, he is the quarterback that got me the championship. After somebody drafted me Trevor Lawrence.
No, you drafted yourself, Trevor Lawrence. Your behind didn't make it to the damn draft. That was on you. I ain't touched you. I ain't touched your team.
Fuck Trevor Lawrence.
Since your butt didn't make it to the draft, it auto picked for you, and you had to go and make changes.
I wasn't feeling good. Fuck it. I don't care. I would have drafted. Still won. All right. San Francisco at the Rams. Another game with heavy implications tomorrow.
So you just gonna go straight to the game of the week, huh?
I don't know if I can really even consider that the game of the week. I mean,
it is the game of the week.
This is kind of, well, it'll probably be listed on TV as game of the week. I don't think if there's anything else viable after that. Yeah, no, there's nothing really else. Well, Patriots, Dolphins, maybe.
No, Dolphins are out of it.
Yes, but again, it's
When they
the
got smoked by Tennessee, that was the end of them. And
that
they
was that
did, and
was
they got smoked.
they got squished.
No, they didn't get squished. They got smoked.
They got run over, steamrolled. All right, we do have San Francisco traveling to LA. It's not like they have a really long trip to go. The line as of the sports book is the Rams as a 4-point favorite at home. Now, Darnell, do we want to talk about history?
The San Francisco 49ers are beating the Rams 5 straight times.
Yep.
Is that what you wanted to hear?
Yes. Even though the Rams are a 4-point fave at home, San Francisco has beaten them 5 times in a row. The ultimate Yahtzee.
I can give you the reverse part of it.
Which is the reverse part?
If we beat the 49ers, guess who may not be in the playoffs?
That would be the 49ers.
Exactly.
They have an entire list of questionables on their
So let me go ahead and break it down for you because I'm pretty sure Ricky don't have all this in his head right now. Here's the deal with this game. Rams win, they win the NFC West and the 2 seed. Okay. 49ers lose, they better hope the Atlanta Falcons sweep the New Orleans Saints because they're done. San Fran wins, that means we gotta hope and pray that Seattle does something they haven't done in quite a while, and let's beat Arizona right now. So there's no resting starters in this one.
Actually, it actually does not really depend on that because technically right now the 49ers are the 6th seed in the playoffs.
I'm trying to tell you, if they win, they're in. But if they lose, Atlanta has to beat the New Orleans Saints.
All right, let me see if this line here is they don't NFL.com sucks. They don't have the scenarios here.
I know the scenario. You forgot. Who do I cover the most?
No, but I wanted to see what the 49ers thing was. They had to, I guess they have to win and get in.
Yes. If they win, they're in. But if they lose, the Saints cannot beat the Falcons.
Which that's a game that's coming up. Do I want to rely on the LA Rams?
And by the way, Cam Akers is back.
Do I want to rely on the LA Rams? Who's starting for the 49ers tomorrow? Is that Jimmy G or is
knows. Nobody knows.
Because Jimmy G is listed as questionable.
Yep. And guess what? There's no injuries for the Rams.
I'm gonna kick myself for making this pick because I have a feeling it's gonna flip. I'm picking the Rams. Picking the Rams. Going with the Rams, I guess.
You're damn right.
Okay.
How fitting for the streak to end and they don't make the playoffs.
Well, it would be funny. It could be Jimmy G's last game in San Francisco.
The ultimate get back. Damn it, y'all own us 5 straight times, but we stopped y'all from making the playoffs.
All right, Mark's got to break out. He's got to go for his treatment. I will talk to you later, Mark. Keep me updated on what's going on. Another 425 game because now they've overstacked the 425 slot. Carolina Panthers visiting the Super Bowl champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you missed yesterday's Pipe Bomb Radio NYC, we spoke about the AB drama of him getting laid the night before with
and you're gonna bring it back up.
Like famous OnlyFans model Ava Louise.
And you want to bring it back up.
I hate to say this. As much as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are favored by 8 points at home,
They win by 10.
There is a lot of drama going on in Tampa. I am sorry. I think it's way too much.
Who they playing again?
The Carolina Panthers.
Exactly.
There's way too much drama. Yeah, let's
It's not the Falcons. It's not the Saints. It's the Panthers.
yes, but while I was sitting there shooting almost 700 last week out in Long Island, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had an extremely large issue with the New York Jets, who, my God, embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Look, the Jets are not a complete dumpster fire. They just young as hell.
With a head coach that has no clue what he's doing on 4th and 2. But that's
We're
beside.
talking about the same Jets team that beat the Titans, who are currently the number 1 seed in the AFC, right?
And they also beat the Cincinnati Bengals, who are the number 3 seed in the AFC.
They're not a dumpster fire. They just young as hell, okay, with the first-time head coach.
This game here has 0 implications, actually.
No, Tampa Bay wins. They can stay at the 3 seed, and if the Rams lose, they move to the 2 seed. So,
Yes, but Tampa Bay has the tiebreaker over the Cowboys and the Cardinals.
yeah, they don't have the tiebreaker over us.
So the highest they can go is the 2 seed if the Rams lose.
Exactly.
I'm going to take Tampa.
Yeah, I'm taking no figure.
I don't think they cover the 8, though.
I can care less at this moment in time, okay?
All right, we do have the score update is now Denver 14, Kansas City 10. All right. We got here another game that has some playoff implications. The Seattle Seahawks. Could we possibly see Russell Wilson's last game as a Seahawk going to Arizona to go against the Arizona Cardinals with the looming return? I don't know if he is playing tomorrow or not, but J.J. Watt is back. Cardinals are a 6-point favorite at home.
I think he's rushing.
What week did he get hurt?
7.
Week 7. So 11 weeks it took him to heal a pec, right? That was the injury, the pec injury?
I believe so.
He'd be back in time for the playoff run.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I think he rushed back because he wants to be part of the playoffs. He doesn't have many playoff games on his belt.
So are we saying the extra week in the season is a benefit for teams that had guys that went on the IR early or middle of the season?
I will hope judgment until after the playoffs because it's easy to say it benefits them because they are back for the playoffs. But do we know how effective they're going to be?
Well, again, if JJ doesn't play tomorrow, it's the same Cardinals team you've had since week 7. Again, you don't have D-Hop, but same right, you still have Kyler Murray.
They'll have D-Hop for the playoffs.
I think I am going to go Cardinals not covering. That's the way I'm going. Cardinals not covering.
I actually said it on Ramble Talk. I picked the Cardinals.
All right. A game
which forces the Rams to win the damn game against the damn 49ers.
Yes, it does. And another game with technically implications. The Patriots are down in Miami in the Belichick era. The Patriots are 9-12 in South Florida. However, I am going to say this, though. That was with the really, really horrible Cam Newton and TB era. Obviously, Mac Jones is not TB. He is not Cam, although I think he's probably better than Cam right now. And Patriots are a 6-point favorite on the road.
Y'all in South Florida do not get along.
No. But
So let me ask you, how concerned are you about this game? Because
Not.
first, the division is still up for grabs. Secondly, you're still in the fight for the number one seed, possibly a two seed, a three seed.
I'm not because we're still in the playoffs. We cannot go anything lower than 5.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Do I like my chances against any other division leaders right now? Half of it, yes. Half of it, no. Because you could beat Buffalo, even
They
though
can
the
beat
game
you
would the
too.
game would be in Buffalo.
They can beat
Okay.
you too. So
Correct. We did beat the Titans earlier this year, but then you have Derrick Henry looming. If the Chiefs look like they do today, and they've done the majority of the season, should be very amusing. The only team I really would be concerned about would be Cincinnati and Buffalo. And those are the possible matchups that you're looking at in the first round. Being the fact that 2 games later, the team that you're technically tied with in division, although it's done by tiebreaker, is playing the New York Jets. I would just worry about getting ahead early, resting starters, and win the game. That's it. Lock up your 5 seed and say nothing afterwards.
does that? Are you saying you're picking the Bills?
I will be picking the Bills later, but I am picking the Pats in this game.
He's picking the Bills. He couldn't do it.
Well, we're obviously skipping over to the game because it's 2 games later. But yeah, I'm picking Buffalo and New England for wins tomorrow.
Well, New York, he can't pick up whatever. It was something he just
I
can't pick New
cannot pick
York.
either one of those teams that are playing in Jersey that label themselves as a New York team. Sorry,
He cannot pick New York.
nope. But I am
Wow.
picking the Pats to win tomorrow.
So you picking them to get over that damn hump, which is
Yes,
Florida.
I believe that tomorrow will be a different animal. Now the fact that you have Damian Harris playing, Ramondre Stevenson playing. I believe we get back Aguilar tomorrow from the concussion because he was listed. He was out the last 3 games because of it, and I think the Pats are going to win.
Okay.
Let me guess. You're going with the fish.
No,
No, you're not going with the fish.
no.
Okay.
The fact that y'all still fighting for the division, and let's be honest about this 9-12 record that y'all got. Half of the damn time y'all they had locked up every goddamn thing.
That is true, but also at the same rate, I believe the 3 of those seasons with Brady at the helm lost them the number 1 seed in the conference.
That is true.
Because you had Baltimore there and you had Kansas City the last few years. So that's the reason why that this game is still got to be. It doesn't, again, they don't go anything lower than 5 because they have a better record than the 6 and 7 seeds that are currently playing. And top it all off, you know,
Thank the Raiders
again,
for that.
yeah, you thank the Raiders for that one because they completely suck. A team I had really high hopes for, too.
They,
But
they
we
did
sit.
you a favor. They did you a favor though.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. And right now, Denver's doing me another favor because there's a lot of more bragging rights in the house. Um, we go from there to Hot Atlanta. I'm not going to go straight to the freaking Bills game because we already know what that one's going to be. It is the Saints at Falcons tomorrow. Falcons are a 4-point dog at home. Do the Saints get Taysom Hill back tomorrow?
Yes.
They have Alvin Kamara tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, picking the Saints. Picking the Saints.
Saints need this win.
This is also possibly Matt Ryan's last game in the NFL, or
It,
at least on the Falcons, for this
I'm
matter.
gonna say it one more time. Saints lose. 49ers are in, regardless of what happens in LA. But
It's gonna.
I don't think the 49ers want to win on that.
I think the 49ers just want to win. Period. They're the team that controls their own destiny. My question to you is this: if the Rams are down big late, do they rest their starters?
I don't think it will be late. Okay.
If somehow the Rams have a brain fart, I know we're going in reverse, but if they are down big late, do you start resting like Stafford? Do you start resting Sony Michel? Do you start resting guys like Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Odell? Do you start doing that? Especially even Cooper Cup, because you don't need him getting hurt going into the playoffs.
That's a good question. Here's the thing. Here's the reason why it's hard for me to answer that because I don't think we're gonna be down big. I think this is gonna be a physical fight in LA.
Because this is again a lot of questions now. Um, Browns are stuck with Baker. Oh, that's beautiful. Um, a lot of these teams, especially like the next game, obviously, you have the Buffalo Bills at the New York Jets, which everybody is trying to say, oh, you should be a Jet fan tomorrow. If I wanted to be a Jet fan, I'd rather commit suicide.
He can't do it.
I don't believe the Jets have any chance in this game.
He can't do
I
it.
don't believe they have any chance in this game. I have zero faith. Them going up to Orchard Park, the land of the dildos, it's not happening. I'm sorry. It is not happening.
God damn sure no, I'm picking the Bills.
That's just the way I look at it. I just cannot do it. Cannot do it.
He can't do it.
No.
And then we get to the game that means the most.
Honestly, I hate to say this. Okay? I really, really do hate to say this. Okay? It could very possibly be that neither one of these teams make it. Let us be tremendously honest with this.
That's not possible.
It's very possible neither one of these teams make it.
No, it's not. Don't want to wait for that to happen. The game ending a goddamn tie, and I think both teams get in with a tie.
Then that would eliminate Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Exactly.
God.
This is simple. Sunday Night Football. Las Vegas, Nevada. The Vegas Raiders hosting the LA Chargers. Winner gets in. It's that simple. You have Justin Herbert. You have Derek Carr. Josh Jacobs. Austin Eckler. Hunter Winthrop. Keenan Allen. Mike Williams. No Darren Waller, by the way. I don't think so. I haven't seen Darren Waller.
He hasn't played for weeks.
I don't think no Darren Waller.
He has not played for weeks.
It is simple. Win and you're in. Now, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, they are Raiders fans because they need the Chargers to lose.
They need both teams to not show up at the game. That's what they need. Because I hate to say it, I'd rather probably would see Pittsburgh and Baltimore in the playoff both together, obviously, but they're playing each other, so it just doesn't happen. Who beat who the last time?
The Chargers gave it to the Raiders on Monday Night Football. Then the rematch is on Sunday Night Football. Go figure. Both games in prime time.
They won by 14.
By the way, they could have put San Fran and LA Rams in the prime time slot. Just saying.
Well, this is the game with the most drama, and the wow, look at that! The Raiders are a 3-point dog at home. Where they started the game, they started the season at home, and they end the season at home.
Yep. Both on prime time too. And they lost the opening game too. Because Lamar Jackson did the famous come. No, the Raiders won that game.
No, the Raiders won a game in overtime.
In overtime.
You know where I'm going to go with this one? I'm going to go with the Chargers. I'm going to go with the Chargers.
The Chargers. Go Chargers.
That's where I'm going. So,
I'm on a Schwarzenegger.
all right, so that's that part there. I think the final topic for the show is going to be this. Okay. Obviously, we are less than 36 hours away from Black Monday. If you don't know what Black Monday is, usually Black Monday is the day that NFL head coaches get fired. Do we have any obvious picks of who's getting fired on Black Monday?
Matt Nagy.
Do you go with the rumors of Vic Fangio being fired either after this game or
Mm,
Monday?
did you get him a quarterback?
Well, Teddy Bridgewater would have been a decent quarterback if you didn't get concussed about 4 weeks ago, and
I
it would have
mean,
kept them in a playoff run. Now you have
get
Drew Lock.
how about this? Get rid of John Elway first. How about that? Let's start there.
He stepped down already. He's gone.
He's gone.
He's already been. He's been gone this whole year.
Oh, all right then. Give it time. Give him another season. See where we at.
Do we possibly see a coach like? Oh, let's see. Do we see Carroll gone from Seattle?
Mm. Yeah. I think it's time for a new voice.
Do we see Matt Rule after 2 years gone as the Carolina head coach?
Give it one more go. One more round. One more round.
Who's the head coach of the 49ers?
Kyle Shanahan.
You see him gone after this year.
Hell no.
Okay. Shake up in Cleveland.
Matter of fact, why is Kyle Shanahan even in the discussion?
Failure to get to the playoffs.
Bruh, he took them to the Super Bowl like what, 3 years ago?
Again, the Giants got rid of their GM after winning a Super Bowl.
And obviously he's still
so
kicking.
Anything can happen.
He's still kicking the Rams' ass right now. You get rid of him, what you gonna do? Because you might as well kiss the NFC West goodbye after that.
Pat Shurmur in Minnesota. Is he the head coach of Minnesota Vikings right now?
No, you're talking about Mike Zimmer.
Yes, you see Zimmer gone.
I can see it. I won't be surprised either way.
Ron Rivera, the Redskins. Do you see him gone?
No. Get him a quarterback.
Still no faith in Tyler Heineke?
No. There's a reason why he was a backup for the longest.
Okay. So that would be it for this show. We are back on Tuesday. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have Pipe Bomb Radio back on Tuesday.
Should be back by then.
Well, he said he was going to be back by, I think, Monday.
Like I said, he should be back by then.
I don't know if he's still listening or not. Possibly is. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, these freaking...
And just so you know, if the Cowboys lose tonight, there's going to be a very angry bear man in California.
Oh, could we have him rampage in California? I'd love to see that. I would love to see that. All right. Any final words?
Well, week 18. It's been a long season. I'm ready for some playoffs, damn it. Rams, y'all better get the second seed, damn it. That's all that's it. Because I'm sick and tired of losing to the damn 49ers.
Well, just think of it this way. There's a lot of games that'll feel like playoff atmospheres tomorrow.
That 425 slot going to be very interesting.
Yep. Multiple TV screens on all the games tomorrow. Cannot wait for that.
And if I can keep my lead, I will win the picks.
How many did we go opposite on? Because it's only a 2-game lead.
Yeah, it's only a 2-game lead. Let's see. I picked Philly. And That's it. Because I didn't think you was gonna pick the Chargers. I thought you was gonna pick the Raiders. To be honest.
No, I really probably should have, but
Other than that, it's me picking Philly.
so you'll gracefully win by one.
I'm I'm 4 games up on Bearman too, so that's another scary proposition.
And I got freaking royally screwed on ESPN, so I don't even bother doing it anymore. I put the picks in, I still get counted as zero. Go figure that one out.
Hmm.
So that's it for the preview show. Obviously, we are leaving off with Denver up by 4 in the third quarter, start of the third quarter. So far, my bet is not working well. Patrick Mahomes only has 131 yards passing and 1 touchdown. So hopefully he'll throw for like another 170 yards and 2 more scores. Mahomes 15 of 26.
And the prayer part is I can see that happening too.
What, him throwing for another 170 and 2 more scores?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That would be a beautiful thing. That would win me off the Caesars. Let's see what it is again. I would love to hit on this thing the whole weekend.
By the way, for those of you, hit either me or Ricky up for the super draft links. Tell me, if you love daily fantasy and you love sports book, super draft is the way to go.
Let me tell you, that is free money. Absolutely free money. Go on there, give it a shot. Shout out to Jamal and all of them have Give Us a Shot Network. I can guaranteeingly tell you, if you like the free rolls, you go into even the minimal $20 membership, you will legitimately quadruple your money. It is fantasy everything, fantasy football, fantasy basketball, fantasy hockey. Eventually, if the MLB decides to get off their asses and do shit, there's fantasy baseball, MMA, golf. The college game is on there for this weekend too. You could do fantasy NCAA, but go check it out. I'm not even joking when I tell you, it is absolutely a beautiful thing. We'll say that now. I'm trying to figure out how much money I would be making on this bet.
And then when next football season get around, we're gonna have some real fun with the Super Draft Pro. That's a lot of stuff we can do. We just begin to get our hands in it.
By the way, Mahomes throws for that extra 100 and something yards and the 2 more touchdowns. I get back $55. Let's go, Chiefs. Go, Chefs. All right. I'm the Prez. That is the Playmaker. We are ending it out for today. Enjoy football. Back on Tuesday.